But you are not encouraged to do this. No one tells you to question, to find out for yourself what God is. Because if you were to rebel, you would become a danger to all that is false. Your parents and society want you to live safely, and you also want to live safely. Living safely generally means living in imitation and therefore in fear. Surely, the function of education is to help each one of us to live freely and without fear, is it not? And to create an atmosphere in which there is no fear requires a great deal of thinking on your part as well as on the part of teacher, the educator. Do you know what this means? What an extraordinary thing it would be to create an atmosphere in which there is no fear. And we must create it because we see that the world is caught up in endless wars. It is guided by politicians who are always seeking power. It is a world of lawyers, policemen, and soldiers, of ambitious men and women, all wanting position and all fighting each other to get it. Then there are the so-called saints, the religious gurus. With their followers, they also want power, position, here or in the next life. It is a mad world, completely confused, in which the communist is fighting the capitalist. The socialist is resisting both, and everybody is against somebody, struggling to arrive at a safe place, a position of power or comfort. The world is torn by conflicting beliefs, by caste and class distinction, by separative nationalities, by every form of stupidity and cruelty. And this is the world you are being educated to fit into. You are encouraged to fit into the framework of this disastrous society. Your parents want you to do that, and you also want to fit in. Now, is it the function of education merely to help you to conform to the pattern of this rotten social order? Or is it to give you freedom, complete freedom to grow and create a different society, a new world? We want to have this freedom, not in the future, but now. Otherwise, we may all be destroyed. We must create immediately an atmosphere of freedom so that you can live and find out for yourselves what is true, so that you become intelligent, so that you are able to face the world and understand it. Not just be conformed to it, so that inwardly, deeply, psychologically, you are in constant revolt. Because it is only those who are in constant revolt that discover what is true, not the man who conforms, who follows some tradition. It is only when you are constantly inquiring, constantly observing, constantly learning that you find truth, God, or love. And you cannot inquire, observe, learn. You cannot be deeply aware if you are afraid. So the function of education surely is to eradicate inwardly as well as outwardly. This fear that destroys human thought, human relationship, and love.